Hey everybody, how y'all doing? It's Steve coming at you. Hope you're having a great day. Great to talk to you again on this lovely Tuesday. I just wanted to share some thoughts with you I'm pretty excited about because, like many of you, regarding this coronavirus or, COVID-19 or whatever you want to call it, it's gotten a little ridiculous, I personally believe. Now, you may not be of that belief system, but I personally believe it. The county right next door to mine started the lockdown, and I'm sure that's the case for many of you, especially out in California. I think the entire state's under a lockdown, and there are several other states who are looking at the same thing. And then today, I'm in Texas, by the way, the city of Austin also just locked down. And I've been feeling some kind of way about that because I always feel like we can conquer anything we put our minds to it, and we don't live in a spirit of fear. God said we weren't made for that. We weren't made in a spirit of fear. So we're not meant for that. We're meant for a spirit of faith. So to be able to have to go through this whole stay at home, stay away from people, don't touch anything, wash your face, wash your hands. And you should do that anyway. That's just decent hygiene. I can't believe we actually have to teach people that, but you should be doing that anyway. But now we're at a point where it is gotten to the point where you can't touch anything, can't touch anyone, can't be around people. And that's all well and good. I understand the social distancing. But this living in fear and this government lockdown, we used to have something called freedom of assembly. We used to be able to go to church. We used to be able to go to restaurants. And I know you're like, Steve, well, we'll still be able to do those things again. Yeah, I get it. But here's the problem that I have with this entire thing. Whenever the government does something, it sets something called precedent, which means it's happened before, so it can happen again. It's allowed to happen again. And I don't like the fact that without a single troop, without a single soldier, the entire world was able to get people to stay indoors, not meet with each other, not touch each other, stay 6 feet away from each other. The entire world was able to do that. Am I the only one who finds that problematic? But the good news is the president came out today and said, President Trump, and he says he hopes this whole thing will be over by Easter as far as the social distancing, because it's important to get the economy rolling again. He said the cure cannot be worse than the disease. And I completely agree with that. What is the point? What is the point of curing everyone if you destroy the entire country in the process and countries around the world and start a second Great Depression? What is the point? Especially when 99% of the people who get this disease, at least in America, survive. So far, that's been the case. So I want to make sure that we can get back to being normal again. I miss us being Americans, not Americans. Can't go do this, can't do that, can't meet with this person. I want to get back to being an American. And so with that, guys, I hope you're having a fantastic day. I love what the president says, and I've heard some other advisors come out, some other people who support the president say, well, that's ambitious, but we'll shoot. Hey, to have a date that we can shoot for is a plus in and of itself. And the one good thing that a date will do, I completely agree with this. I saw this in the news. Well, one of the analysts said this. He said the thing that a date will do, that it will give us hope, so that we are diligent, so that we do the things that we're asked to do. Stay away from each other, social distancing, washing our hands, don't touch our face. Because the more we do that, the more likelihood we can hit that goal of Easter. We can resurrect our country on Resurrection Day. That is a huge, huge plus. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm telling you, it's going to be great. Stay positive. Fear not. There's nothing to be afraid of. When you know whose you are and who you are, you can do amazing things. See, I look at it this way, and I feel bad for all those who died. It's over 600 that have died now in the country. I think it's up to 300,000 that have been tested, or that have contracted the virus. I feel bad for those people. I really do. But I'll feel worse for our country if we lose it in the process of trying to save everyone. The best thing we can do to save everyone is follow the guidelines. Stay away if you have parents who are elderly, who or people you know in your life who may have compromised immune systems. Don't put them in harm's way. I had a trip planned to go to San Diego to see my mother, who I love dearly, but she's got compromised immune system. So I canceled the trip. I love my mom. And so I'm going to do whatever it takes to protect those people that I'm around, that are around me, so we can get to the finish line with this. We can start going back out. We can end the social distancing, even if we have to stair step it. I'm okay with that. But I love for us to have our freedom back. And with that, guys, I hope you're having a fantastic day. If you don't agree with me, say, Steve, I can't believe how callous you sound. You know, these people are dying. We have to do whatever it takes. Even though I disagree with that. You don't do whatever it takes. You do whatever is smart. But if you feel like, Steve, we have to do whatever it takes to get rid of this thing, awesome. Put that in the comments. Please subscribe. Click that like button if you like what I said. If you didn't, that's okay too. But if you're the type of person that, Steve, I get it. It's a way too much. We're allowing the government way too much control of our lives. We need to get back to being Americans and get on with the business of living while protecting those who are vulnerable. If you feel that way, please leave a comment as well. Please spread the word about the video and my channel. I really appreciate it. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. And let's shoot for Resurrection Day to resurrect the country. Y'all take care.